Hello everyone, welcome to Ian's Bricks. As you can see behind me, I've got some Lego to unbox. It's been a while since I've done an unboxing video, and I have to say in this haul I've got some really good deals and discounts. I've been using a lot of my cashback money that I got, that I accrued sort of during October, November of last year when I was buying a load of Lego. That's all matured now, and I've been able to spend quite a lot of that and taking sort of some good bargains that I've been seeing on Amazon and a few things from Lego.com as well. Before I get into that, I just want to let you know that I will be attending this year's Bricktasctic in Manchester. So this will be the first time I've been to Bricktasctic. I'm only going as a punter though, so I'm not going as a trader, so I won't have a trader's table there, so don't get excited that I'm going to be there with all my sort of good deals and bargains and things like that. Unfortunately, I am just going to enjoy the event as it is. I'll be there on the Saturday, the 22nd of March, which is not this Saturday, but the Saturday after. The event is being held at a place called Manchester Central. I don't know Manchester that well. I have been a few times over the years, but obviously living down south now, it's been a long time since I went to Manchester. I went to the Trafford Centre, I think, last year for a store opening, but not been into central Manchester for years and years and years. So it'll be nice to go back. It's the first time I've been there for a while. So yes, the Saturday morning, I've got the early bird ticket at 9 a.m. I'm actually going to be driving up on the Friday evening. Wish me luck. That should be fun. And then staying over, and I'll be going to the event hopefully nice and early in the morning, so I'm hoping to get there as close to 9 o'clock as I can. So if you are there on the Saturday morning and you do see me wandering around, do come over and say hello, because I know a lot of people sort of say when I go to a lot of these brick fairs and brick festivals, I do generally only do the ones in the south of England, so this is sort of an opportunity if you're sort of not from the south of England to maybe come and see me at an event, even though I don't have a trader's table. So Bricktasctic, really looking forward to that. So I think we'll need to get into this Lego haul. So we got quite a few boxes from Amazon, a couple of boxes from Lego.com, one which I've opened, but I'll explain why I opened that, and I've even got some stuff from Argos. But first, before I get into the main haul, I want to tell you about this. So this is something I got from somewhere called Cool Shop. Now, I have used Cool Shop before. I think they're a company that are based in Denmark, and in the past I've bought minifigures. I bought a few other things as well. They do have some quite good deals on there, and they do sort of ship for free over a certain amount of money. And sometime early in January they had a very good deal on a pack of 36 Series 27 minifigures. So they're normally £3.50 each, and in each box you got 36, so what's that, about 125-ish pound? I can't do the math out of my head. Cool Shop had them at £92 for a box of 36, so I thought it was a great opportunity to get a full set of those, and to and to obviously I can keep some of them and sell them on at a later date. I actually ordered 2 boxes worth, so I spent £184 with them, and then a few days sort of passed and arrived, and I saw a message come through saying there's a parcel going to be delivered by Royal Mail, and this thing arrived. As you can see, it's quite small, and when I opened it up, you can see I've already opened it. Inside were 2 individual minifigure packs, which are basically worth £3.50 each. Now, I scanned both of them to see what they were. Now, they were both the same, which was the Cat Lover. It's a slight shame that they were both the same, because it would have been nice to get at least 2 different things. And I'm kind of panicking a bit because I've spent £184 and that's all I got. So I was panicking a little bit. However, I did email them and said, look, I've had this order. I've only had 2 individual boxes. I think I took a picture of it as well and sent it on an email. I can't remember what I did now. But to be fair to Cool Shop, they did respond quite quickly. I think I sent the email on a Saturday, so they didn't reply to the Monday, but it was quite quick. And they basically just refunded the whole amount. So I did, in the end, get these for free. So yeah, slightly disappointed. They couldn't, unfortunately, give me some more of the packs of 36 because they didn't have any left, which is slightly annoying, because I would have liked to have still got at least 1 pack of 36, but hey ho. And I did chat to a couple of other people as well. Apparently this has happened to them, not just from Cool Shop. I think WH Smith had a similar thing where somebody ordered 2 boxes and they got 2 individual boxes. So maybe retailers need to be a little bit more careful when they're selling full boxes as to how many they're actually going to send out to you. So it did all get resolved, so that has been sorted. But yeah, I'd hope to have a nice box of 2 lots of 36 packs of minifigures to open up, and this is what I got instead. So at least I got them for free, and they didn't cost me anything. I did get a full refund, and they didn't want any money for these, so you know, I just kept them, so that was fine. Right, I think what we'll do first of all then is move all the boxes out of the way, and we'll get into probably, let's do the Argos bags first of all. So I've got 5 bags here that I got from Argos. They actually got delivered to my local Sainsbury. Now I'm always a little bit cagey about ordering things from Argos because I have had issues in the past with how their boxes arrive. However, we'll get these open little while. I've got my scissors ready, so shall we have a game of Argos roulette?
Let's play Argos roulette.
So let me just cut these open then, and I'll show you what I've got and explain how much it all cost me. So here's hoping. So the boxes did feel okay, to be fair. And the first one is actually fine. So this is the set, and it is set number 60384. This is the slushy truck, and this is a set that is actually retired now. It retired at the end of 2024. Obviously Argos had some stock early in January, and yeah, it was a friend of mine, Mark from In Bricks We Trust, so thank you for letting me know about this. And also he did let me use, he had some loads and loads of spare Argos vouchers. It's like spend over £50 and get, I think it was £10 off. So thank you for that. So that made my order £10 cheaper. So these were normally, the recommended retail for these was £17.99, £18, and Argos had them for £11 each. Okay, so we need to take off. So I ordered 5 of them. So that means my order would have been £55. With Mark's voucher, that made it £45. So thank you very much for that. And then on top of that, I had some perks at work points. So this is sort of a thing that I have with my work. I can order gift card vouchers for certain retailers, say like Tesco, if I go food shopping, Sainsbury, Argos, John Lewis have them as well, even Aldi, the supermarket. So whenever I use any of those stores or do any shopping at any of those stores, I try and remember to buy the voucher, and then over time those points build up. So I had £30 worth of points to use, which means that my whole order cost me a grand total of £15, and that's for 5 of these sets. So with a recommended retail price of £18 on a retired set, I got these for £3 each. I think that's the bargain of the century. I mean, apart from getting them for free, that was really good. Again, thank you, Mark, again for letting me use one of your vouchers. I think he did have quite a few. He's probably submitted his email on a number of occasions. So that's the first one. Let's get into the rest of them and see what they're like. Let's see how this game of roulette's going to go, whether we're going to get winners or whether we're going to have some duds along the way. So the second box, looking good so far. So yeah, my roulette game, I'm a bit of a winner so far. Winner, chicken dinner. Let's get into the next one. Slightly more difficult to get into. Let's get my scissors working. Box number 3. And it's another good one. Look, I mean, apart from the stickers, which do peel off very easy, 3 out of 3. So far so good. Let's do number 4. And we've got another good one. Look at that. I will say these particular city boxes, they actually are quite thick cardboard. So again, if I'm ever ordering anything from Argos, I do try and choose sets which I possibly know have got decent boxes to start with. I know, for example, some of the Speed Champions boxes can be quite thin. Perfect, all perfect. Thank you very much, Argos. It's very rare for me to say thank you to Argos, but I think credit where credit's due. All of those boxes are absolutely fantastic, and I say at £3 each, can't go wrong really, can I? So let's get into my first Amazon box. Let's do this one here. Now I've got a few Amazon boxes, all of a similar size, so I've got no idea what's in each of the boxes. I do actually have a full list of everything that I bought on here. There you go, give you a quick peek. So let's have a look and see what is in this box. Right, okay. So we've got some sets here. Let me just get my price in as well, because I can't remember what I paid for these. So this is an unusual one for me, but I've gone for some of these. Sonic the Hedgehog. This is Knuckles and the Master Emerald Shrine. This isn't a set that's retired already, but it is due potentially to retire at the end of 2025. I know we're still early on in the year, but sometimes if these deals come up, it's always worth having these. So what I quite like about this is you get 2 decent minifigures. You get the Amy minifigure there, and you get, I think that's, what is that, the Knuckles, the red one, I think. Yeah, Knuckles and Amy there, it tells you on the top. Nothing too special, I don't think, but I quite like some of these Sonic sets. I think kids will like them, so that's kind of, that should do well for it. And this is normally a £30 set, so I think that's quite expensive for this set. However, this is from Amazon, isn't it? I'm just getting my notes here. So they had a special offer. So these were basically half price. These were £15, but they also had the buy 4 and get 5% off. So I could only buy 3 of these sets, so I bought another set to make up the 4th. So that made them $14.25. And then on top of that, I ordered 3 of these in total. I did have some of my cashback money come through. So I used both Top Cashback and Quidco. I'd spent quite a lot of money through October and November, and all of that money sort of came in dribs and drabs in early January. So that's why I was placing quite a lot of orders with Amazon and using up that money as well. So I had £23.33 on this particular order to use up at that particular time, which made that each individual Sonic set cost me £8.25, and they're normally £30. So again, a bit of a bargain. Again, not a set that I'm probably going to do anything with for a while. We'll have to wait and see whether I try and sell any of them on now. But I think that was quite a good deal. So I've got 3 of those. This is number 2. Box condition so far is all fantastic. And number 3, yeah, pretty pleased with all of that. So we've got 3 of those sets there. Put that one there. And the 4th set that I got, and again, this was just to make the numbers up, but it was an Animal Crossing set here. A little bit of a mark on the back, but that's neither here nor there. And I like the Animal Crossing sets. I've always got my eye on them. This one in particular has been reduced quite a lot. It's normally £18. This is 77047. This is Bunny's Outdoor Adventures. And they've got them at £10.99 quite a lot. So with the extra 5% off, that made it around about, what, £10 and 50p, £10.45, something like that. And then obviously we had a percentage of that cashback money off as well. So this particular set, if the other sets cost me £8.25, this one worked out at £5.11 for an £18 set. Again, this is down for retirement at the end of this year. It is a set that I like. I've built this, and it is probably one of my favourite of the smaller sets. I particularly like the Bunny minifigure in this one. I think it's really, really good. So again, just a bit of a weird sort of order, really. That one, it's not something I would normally do, but half price Lego, I couldn't resist it, and with all those extra vouchers to use up, it was something I just couldn't resist. So let's get into the next Lego box. Let's get into this one here. This is from Amazon again. This is quite heavy, this one. Oh yes, of course, right. So we've got some more bargains here, and again a set that I probably wouldn't normally buy, but we have this set here, and this is from the Super Mario range, 71431. Now, I normally wouldn't touch Super Mario sets, and not say with a barge pole, because I have bought some Super Mario sets in the past. I've normally gone for, say, like the big Bowser or the Nintendo sets and things like that. But what I like about this set, even though it's a set that doubles up with the Mario, which is all greyed out there, and you can play the game where you can dot Mario around and get points for whatever reason, I just like the car. Bowser is a very popular figure. You get a brick-built Bowser, and you get the vehicle as well. The vehicle's even got a play feature where a couple of little bombs can be shot out of the back of the car. I just think it's a nice little set now. And what's interesting about this, it's down to retire in July of this year, so only in, what, 5 months' time. This is normally £24.99, and Amazon had them on at £19 each, with again another 5% off if you bought more than 4. You could order a maximum of 6, which I did. I ordered all 6 that I could get, but also I had a load of more points come through by that time. And I think a couple of people as well, when they click my affiliate link, which I will leave in the description, people sort of use a link, they can sign on to Top Cashback and to Quidco, and then once they get up to a certain amount, it's like £5 or £10 that they've spent or got back on that, then I get some money back as well. So I think a couple of those had come through. So thank you to all the people that have done that, and they have matured, because that really does help me out very, very much so. With another £90 off my whole order, that basically works out that these Bowser sets cost me £2.97 each. So I think that is another bargain. And again, I normally wouldn't be that interested in these, but the fact these are retiring in July, so not far away, and the fact it's a vehicle with the Bowser in there, I think these could do quite well. Out of all the Mario core sets that you can do, which generally I wouldn't normally bother with, I definitely think these are possibly worth getting a few of if you can. I think kids will like this. So that's box number 2. That looks okay. Now I'm going to start running out of space here. That's box number 3. 4. All these are nice thick boxes as well, so they survived quite well. Number 5 and number 6 over there. Right, so all very, very good condition. So very pleased with that. £2.97 each. Another bargain. So I put a couple of the sets behind me, a couple of them are over there. Next box I'm going to get into is this, which is from Lego.com. Now I've cheated a little bit on this one because I bought this because there was a gift with purchase, and again I was trying to pick up some older sets as well, and sets that are going to be retiring soon potentially. But it was the Love Heart box, and they were only available I think sometime in January, and I think I managed to get these before they sold out. Now the reason I opened it is because I wanted to take the Love Heart box to my recent Tunbridge Wells Brick Festival, because obviously we're only a couple of days before Valentine's Day, and of course it didn't sell, so I went into the box to get the Lego set, the Lego Love Heart box, the Valentine's box out, and it ended up not selling anyway, so I kind of wasted my time, but never mind. So this is what's in the rest of the box. I haven't really checked everything else that's in here. Let me just get this open and show you what I actually got. So now, what I was after, and this is what I got, and I did pay full price for these, which you'll find out later, probably wasn't the wisest choice. I got this set here, which is 40673. It's a brickhead, it's a Mickey Mouse, the Spring Festival Mickey Mouse, I think this one is called. So this is a set which is... it was sort of kind of on my radar of being on the retirement list for the end of 2024, but it never came up on Lego.com as showing as a retiring set. So I wasn't sure whether it would retire or not. Interestingly, they have since had these sets on sale, so I paid $9.99 each for them, and they then put them down to $4.99, and they've now sold out. So I think you can probably safely say that these have actually retired now, although it's not saying retired on their website. I got myself how many of these? I got 5 of these because that's how many I could order at that particular time. So there's number 1, 2, 3, and all the boxes are all very good. 4 and 5. Now, as to whether these will do very well, I really don't know. I do have one of those myself. You might just be able to see it just up there. There he is, just on my shelf. I bought that back in the day. So that's the maximum of those I could order. So I also went for this set here, and this is another set that's potentially going to be retiring in the summer. This summer, 40648. This is the Money Tree. I think this is available at other retailers, unlike the Mickey Mouse set. But it was $21.99, so I did pay full price for this, but that did take me over the spend threshold of £70, so I could get that Love Heart Valentine's box as well. So again, I got my eye on this. I quite like the look of this. It's unusual. Lunar New Year sets, Chinese New Year sets tend not to do brilliantly on the aftermarket, but there definitely still is a market for them. So I just thought it was a good opportunity to buy some of these. I get the fact these might get reduced at some stage, maybe in the summer. We'll have to wait and see. But if they are, I might get some more. But I probably won't buy too many more at full price. So that was that big Lego box there. It seems a rather large box to just a few small sets, but that's what they delivered it in. So I'm going to get into the next box, which is from Amazon. Oh, yes. Right, so we've got some of these. Oh, it's a big set, isn't it? Goodness me. It is a big set. Now, straight away I've noticed it's a Speed Champion set, first of all. I've noticed there's a little bit of damage there on the corner. Not a great deal, to be fair. That won't damage the price too much. But we've got set number 76924. This is the Mercedes double pack. I've heard good things about this set. As you can see, it's a nice big box, and the vehicles particularly, now I don't know which car is which, I'm not really that into my cars, but whichever one this is, the black one, that's apparently a really, really nice build, and I'm actually half tempted to possibly build one of these because, yeah, it's a really big box, isn't it, for Speed Champions? That's a huge box, so very impressed with these. So how much did I pay? So I've actually got 3 of these in this particular order here. These were, let me get my prices. So these are normally $44.99 each, so £45. Amazon had them on at $31.99, so quite a good discount to start with. Plus, on top of that, I had some more cashback mature. I've had so much cashback coming through, it's been crazy. So I had another £32.71, odd amount I know, but that's just how much I had at the time. And that means that my buy-in price for each one of these sets is £21.08. So I think that's a very, very good price, more than half price on a set that's potentially going to be retiring at the end of this year. So this is a set that is on the retirement list for 2025. I have to say, personally, I think this is one of the sets that could get pushed back. I think it's a popular set, it's a great looking set, and I just think there's a lot of sets down for retirement in Speed Champions at the moment. This is one of them, but I really do get the feeling potentially this could be pushed back. But I just thought it was a good opportunity to get them, and that's probably why I will build one of these as well at some stage, because they might not retire for a while. I think if it gets pushed back, I definitely will be building one of these. So let's get the other 2 out of the box and see what the conditions are like. Again, that's not too bad. And number 3. That all looks okay. Again, a little bit of a split there on the top, but that's just really, you know, it's not neither here nor there. I think generally they are in pretty good quality. So let me just pop that up there. Well, that's all moved out the way. Couple over there, one behind me there. So another Amazon box. I have been ordering quite a lot from Amazon. I say they've had some really good deals anyway, so it was always worth, I think, spending a little bit of money on a few things as and when they come up. And of course, I couldn't resist all this cashback coming through. It sort of sits there for about a day, and I'm like, I really need to buy some Lego and use that money. So we've actually got some more Speed Champion sets. I've got this set here, which is one of the Formula 1 teams, the McLaren 76919. So this is the 2023 McLaren Formula 1 car. These are normally £20.99 here in the UK. It's a nice build. I have built this. This is a set that again is retiring or due to retire in the summer of this year, so July of 2025. I think it probably will retire, and the reason for that is Lego are doing like loads of Formula 1 cars, and they are doing a newer version of this. So I was sort of on the fence. Is this version of this car going to do okay? The fact they're going to be releasing a 2025 version as well. So we'll have to wait and see how much that affects it. But these were for a very, very good price. I got 6 of them in total. So normally these are £20.99. There was £14.99 is what they were on Amazon, and I think, did you maybe get, was there a £30? Oh, that was right. Somebody, one of my referrer friends, I think on Quidco, had matured or something like that, or maybe a couple on top cashback. So I had a little bit of money come through from that. So I had £30 to take off that, which meant that my buy-in price for each one of these was £9.24, and that's on a £21 set. So again, more than half price off for a set that is due to retire in July of 2025. So let's have a look at the box condition. It is a nice set. I have built this myself, and I was very impressed with how it went together. I do like the Speed Champion sets. They're quite fiddly, but I do like how they go together. It's all very clever. Box number 3, 4, 5, and box number 6. They all look okay. Again, these boxes considerably thinner cardboard that they use than, say, something like the City set, which doesn't really make any sense. You'd think the City sets, which are going to go to kids and get ripped open and whatever, you think these would be more collectible, and they'd probably produce them in thicker cardboard, but for whatever reason they don't. They have this really flimsy, cheap, horrible cardboard that they use for these, so never mind. But all 6 of those boxes seem to have survived the packing and their journey to me. So I think I need to move a few things out of the way so I can get into my next box. On to the next box then, and this is from lego.com, quite a small one this time. Let's get this open, see what's inside. So, first things first, I've got a gift with purchase with this one. I'd forgotten about the gift with purchase, but we've got one of these little paper bags here with the botanicals, the field flowers. 30701 is the set number, or as I call them, the packet of weeds. You know, it was spend over, I think, was it £35 to get these? It was only a small amount, but yeah, so I got those for free. They were still doing those when I actually placed this order. I think they've gone now. And so what did I get? So they had some sets on sale, and I couldn't help myself but take advantage, and I've got myself some more of these. So yes, even though I paid full price for 5 of the Mickeys, they did actually reduce the price of these to $4.99 each, and up to how many you could buy, and you could buy 10 of them. So I bought 10 for $4.99 each. I think that was a bargain, even for a small brickhead like this. I'm not sure it's going to be that sought after in a year or two's time, but it's nice to get quite a few of these. So I do have 10 of these, 10 more of these, but I got a very good price for those. And now the problem with buying 10 of those is that the total for that was £49.90, and to get free post and packing here in the UK you need to spend over £50, and you actually physically do need to spend over 50. So that did mean I had to buy something else, but luckily they had something else that was on sale, and I did only buy one of these, and these are actually now out of stock and showing as sold out, and that is the Nutcracker. Yes, it's a Christmas set, I know. 40640 is the set number. Not one of my favourite things, but they've done similar things like this before. You have a lever on the back, which I think the mouth goes up and down, and you're supposed, you know, it's a nutcracker, so you're supposed to be able to put a nut in there, but I don't think it would crack any nuts. I don't think it would be strong enough made out of Lego. But these were reduced half price. These were down from £10.99 to £5.49, so it was just a good opportunity to get another cheap set as well. So that took my spend just over the £50 and meant I got the free post and packing as well. As you can see in there, we have 9 more of the Spring Festival Mickeys. So I'll take those out and get into the next box in a moment. Final box to open then is this. It's from Amazon again, so another one from Amazon. Oh, okay, fantastic. And it is this set here. I really like this set, and I have actually built this set myself. It is the Piranha plant, so it is another Mario set. And I did say that I did buy Mario sets from time to time. I don't normally go for the core sets, but I do like the other alternate sets that they do. This is set number 71426. This sort of reminds me a little bit of the Helmet series. It's in a very similar kind of box, and these are normally $57.99, which I think is a little bit pricey for these. I think when I bought mine to build last year, I got it for considerably cheaper. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but Amazon had a deal on. I think they might even still be on sale, and they're $39.99 each. I think £40 is a much better price to buy this particular set. I didn't have any more cash back to use, unfortunately, so I did pay the $39.99 for these, and I got 3 of them all together. I think you could order 6, but I just ordered 3 at that particular time, and they arrived, I think, only a couple of days ago. So that's number 1, that's number 2, and that is number 3, and all of those boxes are in very, very good condition. Okay, I've got quite a few sets behind me and over there. I'm going to try and get them all in one big display so you can see everything in one shot. There we have it. That is everything that I bought for this particular haul. Quite a lot of sets, quite a good discounts as well. Yes, I know those deals and discounts were boosted by all that cashback, but I say if you don't do things like Top Cashback and Quidco, they do build up over a period of time. I spend quite a lot of money on Lego, so it's quicker for me to get some of these sort of big payouts, but they're always worth doing. There are other cashback schemes out there as well. I particularly like Quidco and Top Cashback because they kind of work. I found Quidco have been better for Lego lego.com deals recently than top cashback, but I always look at both, see who's got the best deal, and I go with that, and they do work for me. I know in the past Quidco I had a few issues with it, but it seems to be working absolutely fine for me now. So if you're not in any of those cashback schemes, I will leave a link in the description to those. I say follow that affiliate link, and then once you've spent over a certain amount of money, I think you get a reward and I get a reward as well. So everybody wins basically. Loads and loads of sets here. They're generally smaller sets. I do appreciate that they're smaller sets, and it is quite early on in the year to be thinking about retiring sets, which is why I've gone for a few of the sets that potentially will be retiring in the summer, and obviously some of them will be retiring at the end of the year as well. So hopefully I've made some wise choices. It's always very difficult to make these choices this early on in the year, but I think I've done quite well. Do you think I've got enough Mickey Mouses? 15 of them all together. I normally wouldn't buy that many of anything, but they were quite cheap. I sort of already bought the 5. I thought even at £10 they could do okay, but when they got reduced to £4.99 and you could order 10 more of them, I just thought I'm going to have to go for this. And I even got a gift with purchase, so all wins all round really. My favourite set of probably all of these, I have to say, the larger McLaren, isn't it? Is it Mercedes or McLaren? Anyway, the Speed Champions, the bigger Speed Champion set. Very, very tempted to build one of those. I also do really love the Piranha plant. I've already built one of those. It's on my mantelpiece just over there. So that is a set that I already knew and already liked. And I also built the Mickey as well. So I have built at least some of these sets. And the Speed Champion I've got from the Mercedes McLaren Speed Champion over here, the Formula 1 car. Sorry, my car brands, I'm hopeless with car brands, as you can tell. Anyway, loads and loads of sets. I hope you did appreciate this haul. I say, if you, just to mention again, I am going to Bricktasctic in Manchester. I'll be there on the Saturday morning, the 22nd of March, around about 9 a.m. if I can get up in time, so hopefully see you there. But that's it for this haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care and I'll see you then. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.